Good morning, everyone. We have a quick reading lesson for today. I want to do a fourths activity with our words and pattern for the week. And then I'm going to explain what you're going to do through the reading slides and the story that you read, because today's kind of difficult. So if you have a piece of paper, you can divide it into fourths. This week our pattern is or. O-R, or. O-R, or. I want more fish. And so you can make or with O-R, O-R-E, or, O-A-R. Our or words are born, say it after me, and corn. You should be able to use the sounds to read the words b, or, n, k, or, n. Next one is O-R-E. We have core and more. Then we have the O-A-R, hunk and chunk, and we have the words roar and soar. Other words to know are, okay, buddy. Okay. Other words to know are learn and sure. They're kind of tricky. Sure you would think would have an SH, but it doesn't. This is how you spell the word sure. So let's get started. Pick a word on the list and say the word out loud. I think I heard you. All right, my hint is that my word has an O-R in it. Say it out loud. Okay? My next hint is that my word starts with the letter C. So it can be corn or core. Okay, and lastly, my word fits in this sentence. For lunch, I will eat some blank. What is it? Did you say corn? You are correct. Corn. Okay. What are some rhyming words with corn? The word on there is born. You can say the word torn. Oh no, my dress is torn. If something is dangerous coming up, you might warn someone, and that's not O-R, that's actually A-R. Yeah. Does swarm rhyme? Like a swarm of bees? No. It ends with So this has to end with an N. All right, now let's use the word corn in a sentence. I'll write one. I wonder what your sentence is going to be. I did it. If somebody was coloring corn, I would tell them, corn is yellow and green. The actual kernels are usually yellow or white, and then the outside part would be green. Notice how I started my sentence with A, and ended with a period. If you asked a question, you would end with a question mark. Now let's do some puzzles for today. Who? Okay. Here's the puzzles. The words are gonna start with S and R. Ugh, sorry. What did you get for the first one? Did you get sure? You're like, sure I did. Sure. Now this soar in our words is when you soar, like in the sky, like when you fly. There's another soar, like if your muscles feel sore, and that's spelled S-O-R-E, like in this column. And it could have fit here, but that's not one of our words. So it was between soar and sure. And so the word was sure. And then lastly, which word starts with an R and ends with an R? Roar. The dinosaur went roar. I've had many students ask me this year, how do you spell roar? And if we would have been in school this week, you would have had it for a spelling word. So these are words that would have been our spelling words on the regular list. Okay, so today you're going to read this story. It's called The Story of a Robot Inventor. If you look at the genre, it's a biography. A biography tells about a person. So this story is going to be about Tomotaka Takahashi. You might be thinking, Tomotaka Takahashi, I don't know how to say that. And it's a very difficult name to say. And so if you just want to call him T or TT when you're reading it, you can. If you met him in real life, it would be very important to say his name correctly. But when you're reading it, it doesn't really change the story if you say the name a different way. And so it says, meet Tomotaka Takahashi. He invented unusual robots. So you get to read all about robots. This is a difficult story. So, oh no. So if you need a parent to help you with some of the words, do that. It tells you that Tomotaka Takahashi was born in Japan. And so here we are in the United States. Ohio's around here. We would cross over, past California, then through the Pacific Ocean, and then you get to Japan, and it's an island, meaning it's surrounded by water. And so there's mainland Japan, and then there's other islands that are included in Japan. So that's where Tomotaka is from, or Mr. Takahashi, however you want to say it, way over there. Fun fact, my niece who read you a story, she was also born in Japan. Her daddy was in the Air Force, and that's where they were stationed at the time. So enjoy reading the story. In a week, we're going to do our own projects where we get to research another inventor or an invention, and so that will be fun. Today, you get to read about Tomotaka Takahashi. Have a great day. Bye, guys.